Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Friday.
Yes, it is Friday. Yahoo!
Thank you. It is.
Sorry, I was just concentrating on my crash. I was really thinking about my crash.
It's the 15th of August, and as we get into a weekend, we'll have your full forecast details. But yes, there's a big crash already.
There is. By the way, I'm Tom Reynolds. This is Emily Vukovic, and we got a big crash on the highway, which is going to cause major problems eastbound at Morningside. It happened around 9 o'clock last night.
Oh.
They're just getting it all cleared up, and then another transport came along and clipped the transport that was waiting for tow, and it started on fire. So they may be closed until noon today, eastbound in the core at Morningside. Could cause big problems.
Oh, yes, that is going to be a certain hiccup this morning. Let's take a look at our current temperatures. It's actually warmer this morning than it was yesterday morning. Yeah, Kevin Yard is going to be heading down to the X today. Opening ceremonies are at 10 a.m. He'll be there before that, so he'll kind of get a sneak peek at everything before the big gates open. Food, yeah. He'll be taking her home. Maybe he'll go on some rides, too. Maybe. Right, well, yesterday, it felt more like fall, and oh my goodness, I didn't think we were going to show this. This is not what people want to see. Yeah, leaves are starting to change color. It's just that time of year. It happens, whether we want it to or not. Fall is just around the corner, and it felt like fall yesterday. Temperatures will be warming up. More details on that just ahead, but first, here's Tom. Well, in the long-range forecast today, looks like a good day. We've got a mix of sun and cloud primarily in the forecast. Showers will stay east of Kingston from that same low. Throughout the day tomorrow, we do have a low approaching southern Ontario, and it looks as though it's not going to be reaching us until tomorrow evening, lasting through the overnight and then clearing out Sunday morning. Slight risk of very isolated, non-severe thunderstorms, but with warmer temperatures feeling like 27. Hi there. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. It is the 15th of August. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. We got major problems on the 401 eastbound at Morningside. Let's go to the shot right here. We have a crash that happened around 9 o'clock last night, just being cleaned up. Another truck hit another truck. It burned. The core is closed. You can see lane restrictions in the collectors. All traffic being diverted into the collector eastbound. This is going to be a major delay until around noon today. So it's going to affect thousands of people trying to get to work. It'll also affect westbound as everyone will slow to look.
Absolutely. Okay, so leave now. If you're thinking of leaving at 8, leave now. We do have the risk of isolated showers and thunderstorms throughout the day tomorrow. Today, however, not a bad day. We've got a cool start to the day, fresh as you will.
22 in Oshawa.
Now tomorrow, we do have that risk of showers in the evening, but if you're heading to the CNE, it opens today, by the way. Kevin Yard is going to be heading down there, and he's going to be doing all sorts of fun things this morning. And the weekend, it starts to warm up, so it is going to feel more like summer instead of fall.
They've got a new zip line down there. It's huge.
They have a new zip line every year.
Yeah, this is a big zip line. So anyway, maybe Kevin will do that.
Doubtful.
I doubt it.
Let's put money on it.
I doubt it.
All right, well, yesterday certainly felt more fall-like than summer, that's for sure. This was the scene through Waterloo, Ontario. Leaves are starting to change, as you can see. The trees, oh, I know, no one likes to see it, but it happens at this time every year, whether we want it to or not. The University of Waterloo, are they getting ready for school already? Probably. We'll talk about your weekend forecast. We'll get you into next week, but first, here's Tom with more details on that crash.
Thanks, Emily. Yeah, this is an eastbound problem very, very quickly. And it does look like they've got a bit of equipment along here. Let me get rid of these circles. Right in here, you're going to find delays. For some reason, I can't get rid of the circle. Anyway, I wanted an arrow. Let's see it one more time. There we go. Got the arrow. Yay. And so they've got, looks like they've got the left lane blocked there. And so that's going to further aggravate the collectors. And then westbound, everyone's going to slow to look. So it's going to be a bit of a mess. Emily's got details in the long range. I'm going to go back and play with the arrow.
I just can't get rid of these circles. First world problems right there. Okay, this low is still causing a bit of a nuisance throughout parts of Ontario. The showers, however, are going to stay Kingston and east throughout the day today. We're going to see a mix of sun and cloud. Now, over the weekend, we do have this system coming in that is going to bring us the risk of a few isolated thunderstorms. It's going to start late day Saturday through the overnight into Sunday morning, and then it will clear out. We're looking at about 10 millimeters of rain. A few, if you've got plans for a barbecue on Saturday evening, you may want to grab a tent. if you have one, a canopy, only because we do have the chance of a few isolated showers and possibly some thunderstorm activity. Today, not a bad day, a mix of sun and cloud. Temperatures are going to be very slightly warmer than yesterday. Here comes that low for Saturday. It's going to come through late day, continue through the overnight into Sunday, and then clear away. But we do have that risk of a few isolated non-severe thunderstorms along that cold front. Rainfall amounts, we're looking at less than 15 millimeters. Go to the west. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I mean, you're certainly going to be busier today than I am because we're expecting a mix of sun and cloud today. Temperatures a little bit warmer than yesterday, getting up to about 22 degrees. But this crash on the 401, it's a brutal day.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess. I mean, it's eastbound, all lanes eastbound in the core. Morning started closed. Let's go to the scene. But still, the collectors are open, but it's going to be a mess. And westbound, you can see everyone's slowing down to have a look. So westbound is going to be a zoo coming out of the Durham region.
All right, well, there's that, so you might want to leave now. If you planned on leaving in a couple hours, leave now instead. And then there's this. Ooh. This does not make me happy, Tom. This does not make me happy. Leaves, they're starting to change color. C&E, it is going to feel more like summer, and I'll have all the details coming up, even into next week. We'll talk about that as well. But first, Tom, more details on that crash. We are going to see the risk of showers, but east of Kingston throughout the day today. So for us, a mix of sun and cloud, not a bad forecast if you're heading to open ceremonies at the C&E this morning. Like Kevin was mentioning, it is going to be a little chilly. Grab your jacket. Tomorrow, we've got an area of low pressure that's going to be moving through southern Ontario. It's going to be bringing us showers with the potential for isolated thunderstorms late day. This is more so for the evening. So if you have plans to be out on a patio or you're hosting a barbecue, this is where we could see the best chance for active weather. Rainfall amounts not incredibly significant. We're looking at less than 15 millimeters of rain. Sunday is going to be the best day of the weekend with lots of sunshine. Hi there, thanks for joining us. You saw some traffic problems there in Force of Nature, and we have some traffic problems here all on our own in the city of Toronto, and Tom Reynolds is going to have all those details coming up in just a moment. First, we're going to talk about our current conditions and what to expect this weekend. We're going to be starting off with some sunshine and not a bad day tomorrow, but we do have an area of low pressure that is going to be moving in throughout the lower Great Lakes, bringing us the chance of showers and possibly even some isolated thunderstorms, but it's not going to be happening until late day. So if you have plans to sit on a patio, if you're hosting a barbecue, the evening is what you kind of have to worry about. The thunderstorm risk stretches from Cobourg south right down to Windsor. It's just going to be along that cold front. Not incredibly significant rainfall amounts. We're looking at less than 15 millimeters. Sunday certainly looks like it's going to be the better day of the weekend once the system clears out. It's a fairly fast mover. We've got high pressure moving in. So Sunday, Monday look good. We do have a little bit of cloud cover expected for Tuesday and then rain by next week. Temperatures are going to be warming up slightly. We're going to feel a little bit warmer when you factor in the humidity, but still below our seasonal average. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds right now. He has an update on all your traffic delays.
Emily, I know you're missing this.
I can't even believe it's him and not me. I can't, I have nothing to say.
She is going to be so upset all day. This is going to really bother her.
It's not.
All weekend, really.
I'm over it.
No, you're not.
I'm missing the calories. I'm over it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, today
Bugging her.
it's going to be a nice day for the C&E. Stop.
Unbearable.
It opens at 10 a.m. It is going to be chilly. Tomorrow, we could see a little bit of active weather. Thunderstorms could be in our future, and I'll talk more about that coming up in just a moment. But first, Tom, what's going on that 401?
I'm not worried about the 401 as much as I'm worried about you all morning long. Who's going to take the brunt of this? I can't have the food. Kevin's having the food. Okay, let's go and have a look, see how we're doing out here. All right. We got.
Tom, I love how you tease me and make fun of me. Get me to do this. You always put your voice at just that perfect high pitch. All right, we are not going to be seeing any rain today through Toronto. The showers are going to stay east of Kingston, which is good news for us. Bad news if you're traveling in that direction, if you can get there with that 401 closure. We do have a system on the way for tomorrow. We are going to be seeing the risk of isolated showers, possibly even some thunderstorm activity, but not until tomorrow evening. So we're going to get away with a good day tomorrow to head to the C&E. Risk of thunderstorms anywhere from Cobourg south, and the rainfall amounts not incredibly significant. We're looking at less than 15 millimeters. Well, I've got better news than that traffic snarl. I've got a mix of sun and cloud and temperatures warming up today, so perfect for heading down to the C&E. If we do see any showers, we're looking east of Kingston, so if you're traveling in 401 that direction, if you could get eastbound on the 401, that's what you could face later on today. Tomorrow, a good day until late afternoon, early evening, that's where we have that risk of a few isolated showers with that cold front starting to approach southern Ontario. We may see a few isolated, non-severe thunderstorms, less than 15 millimeters of rain. Sunday looks as though it's going to be the better day of the weekend. High pressure moves back in, and we'll see more in the way of sunshine. Daytime high of 22.
Go to the Weather Network.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Oh, that's so much fun. The CNE is such a good event. Did you know that it's one of the largest community events in the world?
It is. I think it's one of the largest fairs in the world.
Yeah, I think it's in the top
annual
10.
fairs. And I'm just getting a thing coming in right now. Kreskin is going to be there. Kreskin, do you remember Kreskin? He's the guy who reads minds. He's been around forever. He's doing shows down there. I just got that from Kreskin. Thank you, Kreskin. Yeah, he's very famous.
See what I have to put up with every day?
I knew that was coming in.
Thanks, Tom. Through the overnight, so you might want to bring a jacket. It's literally like bring a coat. Tomorrow, we do have a little bit of active weather on the way. I'll talk about that in your long range. I'll get you into next week. But first, Tom, what's going on that 401?
Major traffic delays coming in now. Emily's got details on the long range. I can feel it now.
Really? We do have showers east of Kingston throughout the day today, but for the most part, the GTA staying dry. We are going to see a mix of sun and cloud. Winds are going to start to shift direction starting this evening, so more of a southerly flow as this next system comes in. It's a fast mover, and it's not going to affect the GTA until late day Saturday in through the evening, clearing out through the overnight. Because of the cold front and the warm, muggy southerly flow, we've got the risk of a few isolated non-severe storms.
As if you're heading to the X, Emily's got details. She's back, and she's not happy.
I'm just jealous. I'm jealous that Kevin gets to eat all the yummy stuff that I normally really like to indulge in, but that's okay. My waistline is thanking me today. Yeah, right. Okay, we do have a system. It's the same low that was plaguing southern Ontario for the last week, literally. It has now started to move out of our neck of the woods, which means we are going to see a mix of sun and cloud today. We've got more of a southerly wind today, which is great news. And into tomorrow, we are going to be seeing the risk of a few isolated showers, possibly even some thunderstorm activity, but not until late day. So if you're heading to the X, you'll be all right through the afternoon. Bring an umbrella if you're staying for the evening. It is going to cool down through the evening as well. Rainfall amounts less than 15 millimeters. For the weekend overall, I would say that Sunday is certainly the better day with high pressure in place, 22, feeling closer to 27 when you factor in the humidity. That trend continues into Monday. Well, we are going to be seeing a decent day today. We've got a mix of sun and cloud. Tomorrow, again, not a bad day. A mix of sun and cloud, temperatures warming up slightly, but we do have this one caveat. We've got a cold front that's going to be approaching the area by Saturday, late day into the evening, and that cold front could trigger off some thunderstorms. Reason being, we have a little bit of humidity with those southwesterly winds, which is going to help make us feel warmer, but it could also add a little fuel to the fire when it comes to thunderstorm activity. We do have the risk of a few isolated showers with those thunderstorms. We're looking at less than 15 millimeters. Looks as though Sunday is going to be the better day of the weekend with high pressure moving into place. Thanks, Kevin and Tom.
We're here.
It's Friday.
It is Friday.
I know you're dealing with that traffic situation.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Still on the 401.
Yeah, and they may have it cleaned up before noon. They might have it cleaned up before noon, but they still have to assess the damage to the pavement after the truck burned. So we'll update that situation throughout the morning.
All right, and as Kevin was mentioning, it's a little bit of a cool start to the day. You're certainly going to want your jacket this morning, a light jacket, sweater, that kind of thing. By the afternoon, you may be able to shed a few layers. We are going to see daytime highs around 22, but seasonals closer to 26.
Yeah, well, it's been a cool month, and we said, this summer's been cool all around. So it's just one of those things, unfortunately, it'll freeze the Great Lakes. You're going to get cool.
Yeah, and then they'll freeze again earlier, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, leaves are changing color. And seeing those changing leaves certainly made it feel closer to fall than summer. 27 is Edmonton's daytime high. Now that's just cruel, John. John's our producer. Putting up the wrong temperature map makes people think, well, that's just mean. Edmonton's much warmer than us. We're going to hit 22 degrees today. Through the overnight, dropping down to 14. It is going to be cool if you're hosting a barbecue, if you're planning on sitting on a patio. Again, think layers. You will need them. Talk about the weekends. Will the forecast cooperate for the first weekend of the CNE? Details just ahead, but first, here's Tom. Well, we are going to be seeing that risk of a few isolated showers tomorrow, late day into the evening, and just along that cold front, that's where we could see thunderstorms firing up, stretching from Cobourg all the way down towards Windsor. Rainfall amounts, well, they're not huge. We're looking at less than 15 millimeters, but areas further north along the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay could pick up about 30 millimeters. That's just where that triple point is going to be from that system. By Sunday, however, we do have high pressure coming in, which means lots of sunshine. Temperatures are still going to be below our seasonal average, but feeling warmer when you factor in the humidity. By Sunday, feeling like 27. Thank you so much. That's Kevin Yard down at the CNE. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. Big problems on the 401 this morning. It's causing delays and will likely do so at least until the noon hour if you're heading eastbound on the 401.
Yikes. Okay, well, today is going to be a good day. I like that I have better news for your forecast. We are going to see a daytime high of 22 degrees overnight. It's going to drop quite rapidly as well, so if you're wearing a t-shirt, you're certainly going to want to think layers tonight. We've got the full weekend forecast, and we'll even get you into next week in just a moment. But first, Tom, still major delay on the 401. Yeah, he's having such a good time at the CNE. It's the cuisine, it's the food that I'm jealous about. But my waistline is thanking you this morning. We have an area of low pressure to our east. It's the same one that's been plaguing our area for the last couple of days. It's moving out. We'll see a mix of sun and cloud today and into tomorrow. But by tomorrow, late day into the evening, we do have a cold front approaching southern Ontario. This is going to give us a few isolated showers, and the potential is there for some isolated thunderstorms as well. Non-severe, like I said, very isolated. Less than 15 millimeters of rain. I would say that Sunday is the better day of the weekend. We're going to see high pressure move back in after this quick moving system. Temperatures into the low 20s, but feeling more like the high 20s with the humidity. Thanks, Tom. Well, today looks good. We've got a mix of sun and cloud in the forecast. Temperatures are going to be bumping up slightly from yesterday. We'll see a daytime high of about 22, 23 degrees. By tomorrow, a nice day, southerly flow, lots of sunshine until late day. We do have a system approaching. This is going to be giving us the chance of some showers, possibly even some isolated thunderstorms. Stretches anywhere from Cobourg south right down to Windsor. It's just going to be along that cold front. Rainfall amounts not incredibly significant. We're looking at less than 15 millimeters. In my opinion, Sunday is the better day of the weekend. We are going to be seeing some sunshine as high pressure moves back in, staying around for Monday, which means temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer. We'll see more sunshine and more humidity. I'm Emily Vukovic. Thank you for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Friday. It is the 15th of August. It's the kickoff to the CNE, and that is where we join Kevin Yard today. He has been indulging in some wonderful cuisine and participating in lots of fun activities. Kevin? Thanks, Kevin. Lots of fun. Doesn't look like that in London, though, that's for sure. Don't forget, you can always head to our website for more on our top 5 videos. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday, August the 15th, and the CNE has started to make some noise through the city, and that's exactly where we find Kevin Yard this morning. Kevin, what are you up to? That's incredible, but it kind of makes me weak at the knees right now just watching that. A great day today to head to the X. We've got a mix of sun and cloud in the forecast. Tomorrow, we do have a little bit of active weather on the way, but not until late day. We're talking evening for this cold front to move its way through the GTA. It could trigger a few isolated showers as well as some thunderstorms just along the cold front. We're going to see kind of warm, muggy air coming in from the southwest, which is good news for our temperatures. We're going to get up to about 22 degrees, but feel more like 27. Make sure you stay with us. Why? Because Science Behind the Weather is next. For more information on Science Behind the Weather, head to our website, theweathernetwork.com. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Friday. It's the 15th of August. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. Temperatures haven't exactly been our best friends as of late. We've been below seasonal, but that's okay because the conditions are still great for camp when the sun's shining. Here's Kasia Badurka with that story. Thanks, Kasia. So fun. Tim Hortons Camp. Remember we all bought coffees a couple months ago? That's exactly what our money went towards. It's awesome. All right, we do have this low. It's tracking east and north of us. We're going to see a mix of sun and cloud today. The only caveat to the weekend, this system could bring us late day showers, possible thunderstorms for Saturday, but then clearing up for Sunday. Coming up after the break, your time. Thanks so much for joining us on this Friday. It is the 15th of August. I'm Emily Vukovic. Cooler than seasonal temperatures today. Kevin joins us at the CNE. And Kevin, I noticed you've got your jacket on. You must need it. Okay, now that little peek around would never be acceptable for the Queen. I'm just saying. All right, well, today, as Kevin was mentioning, it's a cool start. Temperatures are going to be warming up to about 22 degrees, but we do have a few showers moving through the area because of this cold front that's going to be approaching from our northwest. Winds are going to be coming in from the southwest, which is going to help to add some heat and humidity to our region. But when that cold front hits that, there's our risk of a few isolated thunderstorms, non-severe in nature, evening through the overnight before it tapers off. Rainfall amounts less than 15 millimeters along the shores of Ontario, higher amounts through Georgian Bay and Lake Huron. Now, once this low moves through, because it is a fairly fast mover, we are going to return to high pressure. So Sunday certainly being the better day of the weekend if you are heading to the X. Be prepared for the potential for showers Saturday evening into Sunday, and then Sunday looking great. Monday, an even better forecast. We're looking at 22 degrees, nothing but sunshine, feeling like 26. And even into next week, the heat and humidity certainly starting to build. So the feeling of summer is not quite over just yet. Around the world in 80 seconds. Thanks for that, Kim. Well, temperatures have been below our seasonal average, but that's not stopping kids from having fun at camp. Here's Kasha Badurka.
Hey, say hi, Timbit.
Hi. Hello. Oh, I love that his name is Timbit. That's really cute. Okay, we do have a mix of sun and cloud today. Temperatures are going to warm up by the afternoon, which is great news. We're going to see closer to seasonal, but not quite there. We do have a system approaching for the weekend. This could bring showers and isolated thunderstorms Saturday late day into the evening. Head to our website for more on our top 5 videos. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Friday. It's the 15th of August. Thanks for joining us. Today, not a bad day. Mix of sun and cloud. Temperatures getting warmer. Not yet to where they should be. We're still going to be into the low 20s. But a good day tomorrow as well. Temperatures a little warmer, feeling a little warmer with the humidity. But we do have a system approaching late day, more so into the evening. That's where we do have the chance to see a few showers, possibly even some isolated thunderstorms right along that cold front. Rainfall amounts less than 15 millimeters, so not a huge rain, just enough to be a bit of a nuisance if you're hosting a barbecue. Now, we are going to be seeing improving conditions come Sunday and into Monday as high pressure starts to move its way through. We are going to be seeing our temperatures warm up slightly. Again, we're looking at 23, 22 degrees for the next few days, but feeling warmer when you factor in the humidity. Will feel closer to the upper 20s. Coming up.